Hello, this is Michelle from Mission Mojo, and this is just a quick video for our challenge group. Just a bit of a touch on Buffer, because it is a go-to tool that I'm encouraging you to use, and plenty of you are out there using it. But I just wanted to make sure that you are using it to its capacity. Well, at least the way I would like to see you use it, and the way I suggested in the live Facebook call this morning. Now, I'm just in Chrome at the moment. There you go. So I'm in Chrome. Now, I tend to use Safari, but the same thing works. Depends on what you're using. But if you've got a PC, I would suggest that you use Chrome as your browser, or Firefox. I believe it works with Firefox as well. So what you need to do is get the Buffer plugin onto your browser. So in order to do that, you just need to Google Buffer plugin for, and whatever your browser is. So in this instance, it's Chrome, and what you end up with is a link on the Buffer account which says extensions. Click on it, and then you would come over here and you would just click it and go through the steps, and what you'll end up with is a little Buffer plugin like this sitting on your browser, so that you can access it any time. Now that's the same whether you're in Safari or Firefox as well. Probably IE, Internet Explorer too, but I don't know. I don't have much to do with that, but I assume that it is the same. Now I'll just close down Chrome because I've set up some things over on Safari, but I just used Chrome because I knew that most of you would probably be using Chrome rather than Safari, because that's a Macintosh search engine, an Apple search engine. So over here you can see here it sits up here for me. Now any page that I am on the web, be it my own website or somebody else's website on a blog post or anywhere for that matter, I can just click the little Buffer plugin that is installed on the browser. So first step for you is to get it installed if you haven't already. And the very first time you click it, it'll ask you to log into Buffer, of course. So you log into Buffer using the details, the username and password you created previously. And then whenever you are on a web page that you want to share, whether it's your own or somebody else's, you can just click that plugin and you get this pop-up window. Now, instead of doing it on my Facebook page, because that seems a bit silly, what I wanted to do is use this video to also answer Frankie's question, which is about how to share her SlideShare, because she had a question about where the shareable links is rather than just an embed link. Now, I'm here, and this is Frankie's video. Her SlideShare, which is really cool. Now, there are two ways you can do it. One is just to click Share, Frankie, and yes, that would send an embed link if you were to put in an email address. But you can also just click Facebook or Twitter or one of those, and it will share it straight to those for you. However, because we are clever people, what we want to do is actually use the Buffer link, which is why I'm doing both of these at the same time. So you would open up the Buffer link, the Buffer plugin, and I can now choose to share it on whatever social media pages I like. I might leave it on my Up Sticks and Go, which is my travel one. Maybe put it into my Mission Pinterest for Freedom Business. It's sort of relevant to those people. This is my Instagram. Why not? I might be interested there too. And I'll leave the others up there. Now, this is something I prepared earlier. I've actually written a little bit of text to make this particular process, this video, go quicker. So Buffer's gone and grabbed the heading, as well as given it a special smaller link, and then I can paste in my comment there that I've made. Now that's going to go to all of these here: Pinterest, Instagram, Google+, Twitter and LinkedIn. But the Facebook message is different, so you have to copy and paste it. It's something to do with Facebook, the way Facebook links to it and that kind of stuff. So to do that, and down here, in order for Pinterest to work properly, I've got to choose one of the images that's on the page. So I'll just choose that one. Okay. And then I can choose to add it to the queue or share now. So for this one right now, I will share now. So Frankie's will go out to all of those properties of mine immediately. But what I want you to notice is I have also opened up 4 of the other blog posts that you guys have written. And again, I will go up and hit the buffer thing up there, and I'll come along here to Tim Lou's one, and I will copy the thing that I've written about it, paste it in here, put a space. Now, this is something you need to be aware of. See, it says it's minus 19, which that's because I've selected Twitter as well to share it. So I have 2 choices here. I can either unselect Twitter, then it will be fine, or I can select Twitter and then play with these words a bit. Okay, so maybe if I got rid of that bit, I could get rid of it. It doesn't really matter, but I'll do that for now. Actually, before I do that, I will copy all of it and paste it down here to the Facebook page, because it's all fine to be down there, and I will do that because I think that's still relevant. Now, why doesn't it want to post? So that's got an image in there. It says add an image or video to post to Instagram. So we'll turn Instagram off. We might put it into my... no, it's not so relevant for that particular audience, because that's just about business stuff. And then I would at this time just go add to queue. And so this image, mind you, I'll just show you here, I could choose any of the other images that have been put on that page. Doesn't have to be the first one if there are other images there, but that hand image is pretty cool. So if I just go add to queue, now that post will be shot out across all of those properties above. And again, I'll just show you December's. So I hit buffer. Yeah, I'll probably go there, not so much there. That one's maybe probably not in the business one so much, and probably not in the LinkedIn ones. Okay, so I paste in my comment there. I will copy it all, put it in there, and then the other thing I could do, which is something that we need to start thinking more about doing, is using this power scheduler, which would enable me to put it across different times, multiple times. So I could go do it in 8 hours there, do it over here by clicking save. So I could be posting it even in the same, on the same Facebook page multiple times, including that I could add another and say do it again in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. And that's one way that you can set and forget, which is a great idea. Of course, we all need to do lots of setting and forgetting so we can get on with the next thing we need to do. So I will just go add to queue. Easy as that. All right. I have 2 more that I will do in a minute. I would like you to go and use your buffer account to do that to everybody else's posts as well, because that's a lovely way to share and be part of the community. And make sure that you set up your buffer plugin. So I hope that's helped. Let me know if you need any other short videos and we'll get them done for you.